So the bubble text option is a way that you can choose a shape and fill it with text. I'm just going to click apply here so we can see that. So I left all of the defaults here, but you can see that I have my text, and it filled that block with the words, my text. It's set for this color, the size, and a rectangle for the shape. If I click this dot, 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 I can choose from any of these built-in shapes. Now you can bring in your own shape if you have an artwork shape like an SVG or a vector file, but we're just going to work with the built-in shapes for today. So I am going to, let's start with a sewing shape, and let's talk about the difference if it's got a frame or if it doesn't. So I'm going to choose the regular sewing machine, and I'm going to put love, fabric, and thread. You could type as many words as you want, but I just want to show you how it works. When you click the apply button, it fills that shape with the text. Okay, so now most of you guys out there probably own this or have seen this or used this. So let's go into a little more detail on all of these options. So the resize here, you can set the size. So this is helpful if you need your sewing machine to fit in a 5x7 hoop. So maybe you enter that as 5. And you can change the outline. So right now it's set to artwork, which means it's just a shape. It's not going to stitch. We can have a run stitch, a steel stitch, which is a satin stitch with the same width of border, and we can have an applique. So if I choose applique, it gives me a run placement, a run tack down, and a satin finishing stitch. Now I've already set my words for the height. This is the height of the text. So right now my text is at a 0.79, and I can change the orientation. So I'm going to click apply so we can see the changes that we've already made before I change more. So now you can see that applique around the edge. Now that might be a little bit tight on the applique around here, but it's just going to look like, your satin stitch together. And so maybe we would want to put that as a run stitch around the edge, because then you'd be able to see more of the needle area detail. It's really up to you. And so you can change the text direction. It can be all horizontal. It could be all vertical. It could be orthogonal, which is both vertical and horizontal, or it can be any direction, which means it can be on a diagonal, or vertical or horizontal.